What up, dudes? So in my efforts to make regular content for you guys, I have come to a wall. This video was meant to be a video all about an interesting bug that I found. Through my research of interesting bugs, I realized that all of the words used to describe bugs, I don't understand. I've never really dived deep with insects and kind of research, but the words are too complicated for me to understand. And if I was to simplify it for YouTube, I would need a dictionary for pretty much every piece of research I do. So for now, I'm not gonna make a video about bugs, although I really want to. Instead, I wanted to kind of just sit down and talk and get real for a minute and explain what's been happening the past month. As you might know, I live in a country called Wales. It's attached to the UK. It's very quiet, it's very small, it's very wet, and very lonely at times. So you might be aware that I've been helping my parents move house. They used to live in a town not far from here, and we all lived there as a family for like 20 years, and then they finally got evicted, and they found a new place, and the new place is way better, so it's all good. So I've been back in Wales to help them kind of move house and get settled, and in that time I've been working on my own businesses, trying to get everything stable so that I can go travel again. What's happened is we've moved out to the countryside. Like, I'll show you guys my location. Like, if you can see around, there's really like, it's just nature. Like, I'm surrounded by nature, which is what I love. But as a result of that is I've been in this new place now for a month, 30 days. I haven't had any interaction with humans. I've been to the grocery store maybe 3 or 4 times this month, and that's the only time I've seen other humans. I kind of wanted to share with you what happens when you don't have any human contact for a month. There's a little bird checking me out. Hello. First things is, I've been spending so much time outside, alone, with my dog. We just kind of hang out in fields, in the woods, anywhere really. My social skills haven't declined because I've been very active talking to people online. So voice chats, FaceTime, keeping like active speaking to people. I've noticed when I've been secluded in the past, my social skills have fallen apart. Like, my language has kind of just dissolved. But that hasn't happened this time because I've been very active talking to people. Another thing is I don't feel alone. As weird as that might be, I always complain about feeling alone, but I don't feel alone here. Being surrounded by so many animals and insects and trees, I can't feel alone. Like, all of this stuff lives and breathes and speaks to each other, and I can just sit and listen to it all. So that's been nice. One of the main things is I've learned to just kind of be quiet. Like, really just shut up and listen. And I think that's just really important. I think it's so important to just be quiet. Like, listen to your surroundings, pay attention. It's something it's hard to do in a town or a city because there's constantly noise, constantly sirens and shouts and car rumbles and people speaking foreign languages. But none of that exists here. I don't hear people. I don't come in contact with anyone. I've seen 3 friends since I've been out here. I really appreciate hanging out with them because that's the only contact I've had this past month. Growing up, I always wanted to be one of those people that lived in a hut in the woods, just away from everyone. You disconnect from society. Society no longer exists when you're in the woods alone. This is the closest I've been to that. I realize how important it is to seek out solitude. Being secluded is not a bad thing. I can understand living in a busy city with people your age and you want to like just be active, have connections, you want to be able to go on dates. But I'm starting to realize that I don't want any of that. I don't want to be close to that many people. I like having space. I like being able to breathe and not have to worry about catching any infections from people that don't look after their health. I've been a whole lot more productive as well, which is really why I wanted to come out here. Like, I wanted to be away from everything. Like, I don't work on the same schedule as everyone else. I don't do 9 to 5. I'm most active late at night because it takes me many hours to kind of wake up and really start my day. Like, I exercise last thing at night, 4 a.m. That's when I work out. So I'm not on the same schedule as everyone else. When people are having like dinner, I'm having lunch. I start recording thinking that it's all gonna be fine. I'm gonna be able to just keep a straight string of consciousness and be able to spew it out, but I'm struggling. Why am I struggling to share what's been happening? I'm feeling very healthy. I've been doing a lot of work in the garden. I've been just doing things I've never done before, like collecting firewood, never really done that. I'm not going to be here for winter, so I'm collecting a lot of firewood for my parents so that they don't freeze and they can just light fires and stuff. I've been doing a lot of gardening, something I've never done before. I've been eating really healthy because I know that right now is the best time for me to get fit again. So that when I'm around people, I don't get self-conscious about my appearance. If I really look after myself now, when I'm not around people, then when I'm around people, I'll feel so much better. So I've been very active, trying to really get fit. Being alone just gives you the chance to really think about what you want from life. Like, what do I want? Why am I even here? Like, I have a tattoo right here that says, "Remember why you're alive." And I often forget, why am I here? The main reason I got that was because growing up, I wanted to die. Like, I was so depressed in this country, so depressed with the way things were. And growing up, it's really hard because unless you are working at a young age, you don't have the freedom to just do what you want and go places that you wanted to go. Yeah, I managed to push through all that. I'm not depressed anymore. Like, I'm really not. I might post a lot of things that say otherwise, but I get sad at times, but I'm not depressed anymore. I talk about mushrooms a lot, and I don't think mushrooms are the sole reason that I'm happy now. I'm not depressed anymore, but I think they helped. They've steered me in the right direction. There's been a lot of things, a lot of changes that I've made in my life that have made me less depressed, or not depressed anymore. So there's that. I've been silently cutting people out of my life, simply because there's no way that we can serve each other anymore. A lot of these people that I've cut out don't even live nearby, so it's not that big of a deal. We didn't used to hang out that much anyway. I don't want to be following people and seeing their content if it doesn't serve me. Everybody comes into your life for a reason, right? But once you've learned something from that person, then it's okay to cut them out. If you haven't learned anything, then work with them some more, work on them some more, try and figure it out. Why are they there? Why are they in your life? What do they have to teach you? And then once you've been taught, it's okay to let them go. There's only a small amount of people you can really care about. You can have a lot of friends and not give them the time they deserve, and then I think that's just not right. I like to have a small amount of friends that I really love and cherish and give my time to, my energy to, because then it doesn't feel fake. It doesn't feel unwanted. Am I making any sense? There's this video that I made called "Why My Voice Is Weird," and it was meant to be just a meme post. I was making fun of my friend Steffi Lee because she was going viral for a funny reason. I thought the video was silly, so I thought I'd make fun of it. It got 5 million views, and in that video I get really deep and really real. It's the most raw video I've ever made, and I think a lot of people connected with that. It got like 70,000 likes, so people obviously like real on YouTube. So I think it is important for me to sit down and just kind of talk, like, not try so hard to push out content that I'm struggling with. Like, I'm gonna be making these great little insect videos. I'm gonna be making videos that I do a lot of research for. But those videos, if I'm struggling with them, like, I've been struggling with this video for days now, not being able to pick up subject or pick a bug. So if I'm struggling, I need to just stop. Like, when I've hit this block, just stop and just get real and like talk about something different. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to be out in the wild for 30 days without any human contact, it's really nice. I would suggest it. If you're depressed, if you're struggling with life, if your anxiety is too high, if you're just not having fun here on this planet that's meant to be fun for us. By the way, I don't think this is a simulation, because if this was simulated, it would be uber fun, like extremely fun all the time. Because why would we simulate something that's not fun all the time? So I don't think this is simulated. I think this is real. Where was I going with this? I would recommend it. I would recommend being alone for a while. If you have a partner, take some time away from that person and just be alone. Just be alone. Or take them with you and be alone with them. But I don't think that would work. I think you need to separate from people, be completely alone, go stay in a cabin in the woods somewhere, just try it out for a week, for a month, a year, try it out. See what happens. Like, I'm enjoying this time. And it's just making me more excited to be with people again. Like, I'm having dreams about groups of people, like being around people again. Like, I'm dreaming about it. Those dreams are really pleasant. Like, I enjoy them. So I'm excited to be around people again, but I've been really enjoying my time alone. I don't have any fear of being alone. Like, I'm okay with it. I haven't been in a relationship for like 4, 5 years, maybe. A real relationship for 5 years, 6 years. I don't even remember. So I've spent a lot of time on my own, and it's okay. Like, I'm alright with it. People are probably gonna comment like saying that I'm lying and I'm not okay, but I want people to know that I'm fine. I'm okay. Like, I'm alright. Try it. Try being alone for 30 days. Just see what happens to you. I've been going on tangents. Being alone has given me the chance to really think about what I want from life. Where do I want to go? What are my goals? What should I start working towards? What skills do I want? I figured them out. I really figured them out. Being alone has really given me a chance to understand what I want. Like, I'm not being programmed by anything. I'm not letting anything program me. I'm only consuming things that I need to consume. I'm doing a lot of research into things, and I know what I want. Being alone has basically given me a fresh start. I've got goals now. I know what skills that I want to work towards. I just can't wait to be back with my friend Steph Lee. It's so easy to make content with her, especially when we're in a nice climate. The grams, the videos, we can make some great stuff. Something that we have made together that I might as well share now, because it just feels right, is some shirts. I think I mentioned them in my last video. Yeah, we made some shirts. So there's 3 designs up there right now. I don't have any of them yet, but I'll have some. And I'll start wearing them in my videos just so you guys can see like the quality and like how nice they are. The company doing the printing is called Teespring. You might have heard of them before. I think a lot of YouTubers use them. Yeah, this is my first ever V Third Eye merch. I didn't even do any V1I shirts, really. Like, I made a couple, but the first V Third Eye merch. If you want to help support me and the channel, my growth here on this planet, then please consider getting a shirt. The link is in the description. Link in bio, bro. V Third Eye merch. Check them out. One of them's a Amanita muscara mushroom with an eyeball. And then the mycelium says V Third Eye. I think it's really great. Steffi designed it. It was my idea, but she designed it for me. And then she made this other one. She got really high and just made this other one. I think it's really funny. It's a cow just eating mushrooms. And the reason she made that is because in Indonesia, we were eating mushrooms that come from cow poop. And we spent a lot of time on this island just kind of studying cows. So yeah, she made a cow eating mushrooms and it says on tripping balls. I think it's funny. Check them out. Check out the shirts. You might like them. There's hoodies on there too. I forgot about that. The shirts and hoodies. I know that Europe's getting pretty cold now, so if you don't want to get a shirt, get a hoodie. I mean, they're pretty funny. They're pretty great looking, I think. And these are just the first of many to come. So we're going to keep making shirts. If there's enough support, hopefully, I can get back into full-time YouTube. That's all I want to do. And I don't want to work on anything else, just videos. Like, seriously. I haven't been happier than when I was doing full-time YouTube. When I was making a video every Friday and 1 video every week on my second channel, so that's 8 videos a month. I was doing 8 videos a month. I was so happy and so productive, and everything was going great. I just want to get back to that. That's all I'm trying to do. It's a lot harder than it used to be. Like, I really have to work hard. If you want a cool shirt or a hoodie, check them out! V Third Eye merch. I'm excited. There's not going to be any crystals or harem pants yet, but I think shirts is the way to go for now. So if you want to help support, please check them out. Was this worth making? I don't know. I just think it's important sometimes to just talk to you guys, my dudes. Like, we're coming close to 500,000 subscribers now. 500,000 subscribers. We're getting close. A lot of you have been active from the start, like 2012, 2013. If you're one of the OG subscribers from way back when I had cotton candy hair, let me know in the comments. If you're here from the dreadhead times, let me know in the comments. I want to know the balance. Like, where has my audience come from? Who's watching now? Like, when did you guys join in? And if you're new and you're from the mushroom picking guide, welcome. I'm going to be making a lot more psychedelic videos. Right now, I'm not eating any psychedelics, so I can't make any psychedelic videos. I'm thinking about doing a mushroom trip video before I go to Asia. So if you'd like to see like a live experience video, let me know. I'll make it. Oh, dude. We're coming up to 500,000 subscribers. If you want to help me reach that milestone, it seems unachievable, but I've seen channels blow up, so I think anything's possible. If you've got any friends that are into like alternative lifestyle living and like nature, and you think they might vibe with me, then let them know about my channel. Like, just tell them, like, yo, there's this guy, Blue Dreads, who lives in the woods. You might like him. He travels a lot. Let him know. Just like tell people that I exist, and see if we can hit this 500,000 subscriber goal. I'm trying to hit 500k and PewDiePie's at 69 million. Alright, well, thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I don't even know how long this video is going to be. I've been recording for 27 minutes. I have to go home now and try and make this video make sense. You guys get to see like the bits that make sense. I have to cut out all the bits that don't make sense. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave now. If you want to check out the last video is very different to what I usually make. I'll list the link in the description or it'll be on the screen right now. Mushroom picking guide right here. You can subscribe down here. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.